So here's the bed of the truck here, and being pretty much a rust-free bed, there still are a few rust spots here forming, and you can see, but it's just surface rust. So I'm just gonna have to sand that down to bare metal, and then same with some scratches. I don't know, this is kind of bumpy here. I don't know what that is. It's like the primer coming through. And there are a lot of little scratches you can see, and some big scratches. I already got this going down. Looks like this was cut. There's a bottom. I'll show you on this side. There's this lip here, which I don't like anyway because I have a roll pan that comes up to here, so just above that. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna grind that off. And there's actually a big dent here too. It's starting to rust. I don't know if it's rusted on the inside, but I spray painted underneath undercoating. I did that yesterday. So I gotta fill that dent in with some, I think I can actually, well, since I can get in from the back, I'm gonna try to dent it. I'm gonna try to punch it back out with a little hammer. But there's a lot of dents up here, or not dents, but scratches. And it's like a blue paint there. I don't know. And fill that in. Gotta sand off this pinstriping here. And as you can see, I already kind of painted the back. Sanded this down, painted it, primer, and then I got my pink paint on there. And that was because even if I'm not finished with this truck back here, I'm gonna have some help this weekend to carry it back, and I can stick it back on the truck because my truck is pretty much drivable right now. So I have to get some things I have to take it into. Okay, so I just kind of sanded. There were actually quite a few rusty spots on this side, so I used my angle grinder with just a 80 grit on there, and worked a little better than just the regular orbital. A little bit more power, and I just was kind of careful, and I went along and ground out some of the rusty spots so there's no more rust left. I got some. There's a lot up here, a lot of pits of rust. So I got them in pretty good, and got that pinstripe. The pinstripe's a little hard to get off by hand, so I got it off. There's a little bitty hole here, but I think I got all the rust out. And this dent here, got that rust out of there. Got to clean it up a little bit. But what I'm going to do now is I just have some of this automobile primer. And this stuff I like. Menards, if you go to Menards, every once in a while they'll have a sale there on their paint, and I pretty much just get everything if they have a sale because it's like $3 or something for this. So I just picked up, they had like 6 cans, I just picked them all up, which should be good. I don't know. We'll see if well, I'm getting there. Bondoed, put on probably 3 coats so far. Well, not everywhere, it's just a few spots that needed it. And I got this along the rail, really nice and smooth. It looks like there's some low spots, but they're not. It's just evened out, basically. I mean, it feels smooth, and there's maybe a little bit in there, you know, that isn't perfect. There's a little bit of pits that I was thinking I could fill in with a little filler putty, but my filler putty glaze that I had, was kind of old, and I was squeezing the little thingy it came in, and it basically squirted out, so that didn't work. This is my whole setup here. These plates work really good, by the way. And I ended up wasting some Bondo because it hardens too quickly, but it works pretty good. And then I forgot I had a little dent here, a little itty bitty one, so this is put on there. And then here I just have to sand this down some more, really, but I think I got this pretty good. I had to put like, I don't know, a few layers because this is a longer stretch, so I just gotta really sand it down good. But along here I think I got good. I think I just sanded a little bit more, and then I think I can paint it with some primer and it'll fill in a little bit of the imperfections. This I got good, it feels good. Down here I gotta get a little bit more. I put a little extra on there. I think that should be the last one. This side's pretty good. It's perfect there. Any of these spots I sanded down really good. I put a thin layer here, from here to here, because it was still a little low. So, and then here too, this was a little bit low. I didn't show you that, but I put some more on there. And so, one more time sanding around. And it's already, it's getting almost 6 o'clock. But I do this after work. It's Wednesday, worked on it Monday, worked on it Tuesday. So hopefully this is the last time I'm going to sand it. And then going to put some primer on and use 400 grit and sand that, and hopefully there's no other imperfections on there. And like I said, the bed I'll have to do. I'm going to do that when that's on. And then anything over here. So that's it for now. Alright, so the bed is back on the truck. I had to get some new bolts for it, which are kind of hard to find, you know, unless I actually went to, I think Napa had them, but they were like $5 each. So I went to Fleet Farm, and let's see if we can see under here. But I picked up some, I don't know, where's that bolt? The light's not going on. Okay, that's not working. Well, anyway, there were 8 of them for the long bed here. And I got metric, they're actually metric. And it's kind of hard to find, you know, the right thread size and everything, but I think they were like 10 by 1.5 or something, or 10, 1.5, I don't really know what exactly, something like that. So, if you never need any, just look at the metric. And I think I got a pack of 8 of them for like $5. So that was pretty good. And then stick the washer in there, you know, I got that. So I just have to tighten them down a little bit more.